Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, we're going to be trying to find the new mythic troop, Yoha. Who? Yoha! I'm going to call it Yoha. Much easier. So let's pop into our chests, and we'll begin by cracking open a couple of these VIP chests. See if we get lucky. It's never happened before, but you never know. When we find it, we'll stick it into a team and see what it can do. Of course, I've got a load of junk from them, of course. Next best chance is these. Let's bust open a few of these. I've only got 11,000 left. I've still got a load of vault keys to open. I shall get around to doing that. That's why I've got not many of these sealy things. Seals, as in sealy. Not silly. Not silly, they're good. Sealy, because they're seals and they're sealy. Do you see? Anyway, speaking of do you see, may as well throw in a joke while we're here. I tend to do jokes on the Soul Forge video at the beginning. But I've decided I may as well chuck him in the beginning of more Gems of War videos. Why not? I mean, this is very impromptu, so I've got to actually think of one now on the fly. Not literally on the fly, because there's no flies around. They tend to be summer bugs. But, alright. I took my car to the mechanic because it was making a terrible noise. The mechanic took the Mariah Carey CD out, and now it sounds fine. Do you see? Anyway, I've spent there, and I nearly spent something I didn't have. So let's. Oh my goodness! I just pushed 200 by accident. Didn't really mean to do that. Oh, didn't work anyway. Do 50 at a time, unless you want a multitude of these kind of things. Sometimes. I don't think I want more than one of these from what I've heard of it. I mean, I've got an idea for it. It actually sounds like it could have some potential in a certain team. It's just got the makings of an expensive one. I know what I'll do. I'll start drinking my coffee. I've got a milky coffee there. And as soon as I start drinking that, I'll get it. Because that's the way it happens. In the same way, let's just have a drink. Right. No, not that. That's actually quite technical to do with one hand. I literally just picked up my coffee. Listen, look. Literally just picked it up, and I said that would happen. Well, what about that? There you go. Right, anyway, so Yoha, I'm going to call it Yoha, deals scatter damage, boosted by purple gems. If there's a storm, create 4 yellow gems, then convert all yellow gems to a purple. All purple allies gain 2 to life and magic at the start of each turn, and summon a dark storm at the start of battle. Makes you think that this would be better in a purple storm, because it uses purple itself, and where is it? Boosted by purple gems. And if there's a storm, create 4 yellow gems, then convert all yellow to purple. But what I'm thinking is, in Stormcaller class, where we can get a permanent yellow storm, create 4 yellow gems to convert all yellow to purple, actually gives us a higher chance, in general, of getting an extra turn from this thing. Yeah, so maybe the boost won't be as high at the beginning, because that's going to happen first. But the chance of getting all those purple matches after that should be better for getting a extra turn. I think. That's the theory. I literally just thought of it a minute ago. So let's get this upgraded. Where am I going? Not there. Going here. Upgradable. Oh, crikey. Got a few of these to catch up on. And what I'm looking for, more upgrades. This part isn't actually too bad once you get used to it. It's just got to be careful not to accidentally use an orb there like that, which would be annoying. Right, I'm not going to actually unlock all, so I don't want to use Celestials unnecessarily. And I've got many Orbs of Wisdom, so I shall use some of them, thus saving those Orbs of Wisdom. Did it just default back then to unlock all in? That was a bit annoying. Might have done, you know. Let's check. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I suppose that's good because it stops you using orbs by accident. Anyway, what's next? L1. We'll just boost that up to level 20. Thank you very much. Right, let's stick it into a team and see what it can do. Well, let's jump into battle then, see how this does. Going to try and turn this troop's abilities basically on its head while concentrating on yellow rather than purple, because when we get the purple, it's going to charge up this. We create loads of yellow and purple, and any 4-match in a line, if you're not frozen, is going to get an extra turn on this regarding yellow and purple when the yellow convert to purple. You'll see what I mean when we play the games. Right, so we got an okay start here, not perfect, but we'll do it anyway because it's a nice quick start, and because of the storm we can get a bit of a cascade going anyway. So let's charge up that troop. We can do this damage already, look, 320 damage. That's pretty cool, but it's all about this fella, geezer, person, thingy. That is going to charge up our weapon. Now the cool thing about this is the creation of tons of yellow and purple. Not only are we going to potentially charge up our troops straight away, like that, but when we collect this, we got the weapon going again. If you got any purple and yellow and a 4-match alignment, which we have not, you can cast this, create loads of yellow and purple, do damage to an enemy, and get an extra turn. When we cast this now, this is guaranteed, look. Because we change, convert all yellow to purple, this is going to be an extra turn. And probably a self-charge. Yeah. And if we got it again, have we got any yellow to purple anywhere? On 4-match, no. Not going to take that. Quite happy to leave that there. Because when we cast this, the chances are we're going to get 4-match again. Create a situation where we're guaranteed an extra turn with this. And self-charge. And do it again. And we can even just rely on Taloka now to finish off with that huge quadruple damage. This is actually a pretty cool troop, and it's the kind of thing you only need one of. It's one of those things at first glance looks a bit mediocre, but it's actually alright. Just got to be able to see the strengths of these things sometimes. Yeah, you know that they're not the quickest, most instant win, blasty, 2-second win things out there all the time, but it's good to have these troops that do different things. It's like, otherwise the game would be super samey. It's already super samey with casting Leprechaun or watching Pharaoh Khafre charge up Chrysanthrax and then win. It's good to have a bit of a change now and again. Right, what am I doing? I'm looking for blue to yellow, nothing particularly going on, so let's do this, see if we can get some purple for the weapon. Let's cast a weapon. There we go, let's got the weapon up again. We got any purple to yellow in a match? Yes, we have. Guaranteed extra turn. Anytime you got yellow and purple in a line of 4, you are going to get an extra turn if you're not frozen. If you're not, you just cast the weapon, and you've got to be really unlucky not to be able to continue the sequence. See, we didn't get any purple there, but it's alright. We'll just do this again. With that yellow storm, it pretty much has to happen. He says, and it happens not again. The game sometimes just is like hell-bent on just annoying you. So let's bash old reindeer chops around the head. Surely there must be a purple and yellow alignment now. There's not. But it's okay, because we'll just do huge damage with that, or just do it again. Or rely on this to do what we want it to do. There we go. That's more like it. And we can finish them off. But yes, super loopy and pretty cool. This team is, I like it. Quite like the way I've turned this purple thing on its head to yellow instead, and it works really, really well. Blue to yellow, have we got anything going on? Not really, so we'll concentrate on some purple then. All is well. If that's the way it wants to be, we'll look for purple or green. Nothing doing. Fair enough. That's the way you want to live your life. Oh, come on. Like all colours I want have disappeared from the board now. Alright, let's go for this. There's a decent alignment there. Alright, so we didn't get the Yoha charged up, so we'll cast this. Got, wow, I was going to say, got a really extremely high chance of getting the matches we want there with a storm, as well as creating as many yellow and purple as possible, but the game does contrive sometimes to work against you, it seems. There we go, we've got that purple again. We're going to get the weapon charged up next round anyway. This one's, I'll give them an extra turn. That was a little bit clumsy. Right, let's get this rocking and rolling. Let's create loads of yellow. Got yellow to blue next round. Or blue to yellow, rather. So there's ways around it, even though the game tries to be annoying sometimes. We've got this. This is going to be an extra turn when we cast this because of the converting all yellow to purple as part of the spell. And we can finish off with that. Quadruple the damage. Right, let's just do one more. Then we'll call the video a day. Yeah, this troop is actually okay. If you get a lucky start with this blue to yellow, then you're absolutely flying. I mean, we've got one little 3 match there. Don't really want blue. I mean, it's alright. It's good for Taloka. But you want 4 matches at the beginning, really. So we shall ignore the temptation to take an unnecessary gem match. And think, why is there no green or purple again? The game's being annoying. We got green now. Oh, it didn't give me any blinking mana surge instead. What the hell? Right, finally we got going. Excellent. Right, damage. Bash. Ready to go. Gonna get a extra turn from this. Uber charge. No alignment on purple and yellow. So we cast this. Create tons. We've got it here. Can create loads of purple. Fill up the weapon. Have we got the match? No, we have not. We'll grab that anyway, see if we get it afterwards. Not quite. Not quite, son. Not quite. Ow, wow. Thought that had failed for a minute there. I was going to say, what is going on? Got this alignment here, look. Anytime you got these in a row with yellow and purple, you're going to refill Yoha. Got it here, look. Let's do that again. And that'll finish off. So yeah, pretty cool troop. I like it. There's the team. There's a video. If you enjoyed it, it'd be really cool if you bashed that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.